Hey guys, I hope you're all doing good and welcome to a new Siege Academy video, and today we're going to be talking about strats. So in this video I'm going to explain how to learn strats, especially if you're a new player. It's probably one of the most confusing things there is in this game, since a wide variety of people do play this game very differently. And I will also explain, like, if you're more of a seasoned player, like how to adapt your strats, like where to get like actual good strats, so on and so forth. So if you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And I've also made a shorts channel where I posted a new video there yesterday, so if you wouldn't mind, please do check that out. Thank you again. And last but not least, if you have any questions or you just want to hang out, I do stream on Twitch. That is twitch.tv/errors_FPS. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So, as I said, like, if you're a new player, basically in Siege is probably very confusing when, you know, you start off on defense and you just have a guy making, you know, like footholes here, so on and so forth, like a rotate there, blah blah blah, right? So like there's a lot of shit going on. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to break certain aspects of the whole reinforcements and everything into different bits. So we're gonna have reinforcements, rotates, vision holes, different types of vision holes, but I'm just gonna make them easy to understand. So we're gonna start off with rotates, which is basically something that you're going to be mostly familiar with. So basically, this is a rotate. Usually, you have one here. Hopefully you have one there, to be honest. And you have this reinforce. So, a rotate is basically a hole that you and your teammates, or even your enemies, if you let them, you know, push the side or anything, can use to rotate between sides. The thing is, rotates can also be used for rotating basically between rooms in general, even if you're like playing a floor above or below, whatever the case may be. But to keep everything simple, so, you know, between bomb sites for now. Next up, it's going to be vision holes. So the way that I usually play Oregon is I reinforce this wall and then I open this one. So this is a vision hole right here. The purpose of this is basically it gives you vision without exposing you too much. And if the attackers aren't very careful when they're droning and they, you know, like miss the vision hole, basically what's gonna happen, like, they're gonna, in this example, they're going to push into master. Or even like they might be like outside master door and the guy's speaking like this, and, you know, he might just get swung. Also, sometimes what I'm going to do is, it's very risky, but I open this and I get to see like into armory as well. So we don't rotate, so you rotate between sides, a vision hole. Then you also have like a different type of rotate where you only open like the middle and like top side of it. And the purpose of this is basically if you have a teammate who's playing on white stairs, like that, like behind the football table, he's not gonna be seen as easily if there's a guy pushing up white stairs. Now there is a part that I did miss about telling you about the whole rotates and vision holes part. Another type of a vision hole is footholes. So it's basically in the name, it's supposed to let you spot legs or feet. And basically the reason for them is like when you're holding a window, you're trying to not like overexpose yourself by, you know, peeking it like this. What you do is you open up like you open the wall like foot level and you're just waiting for the guy to hop in, and once he hops in you're aiming for the head or like the body at least, especially if you're using something like the DMR like I am, and you just shoot him, right? Because the thing is that the guy who is like jumping in, he might pre-fire you, but he's not gonna be able to see you. Meanwhile, you're gonna be able to see his legs. So I think this is all kind of comprehensible for now. When it comes to basically like learning what to reinforce, what not to reinforce, what to open, what not to open. And also this is excluding if there is a mirror on the team. So if there's a mirror on the team, just let her do the reinforcements, especially if you're in a low rank, because I guarantee you, you're probably gonna get team killed or something like that. Now, it's very good to know at least like basic reinforcements and the way that you're gonna know what to reinforce and what not to reinforce. At the beginning, what I would suggest is letting your teammates reinforce. Now, if 4 people run away from the site, reinforce what you think feels right, because I'm not going to make a video where I tell you which walls to reinforce on every single bomb site on every single map, because this video would be 4 hours long. So we're not gonna do that. But yeah, as I said, like if you're unsure what to reinforce, either ask your teammates and like your ranked, unranked, casual game, whatever the case may be. Either that, or what you can do as well is of course watch streamers or like YouTube videos, like basic reinforcements that you should know. That's basically how I learned how to reinforce bomb sites and everything. So yeah, if you go over everything again, footholes, you have good cross placements. Cross placement, you aim for the body or the head, and you kill the guy. Rotate hole, use to rotate between sites. Vision hole, it's always, by the way, at head level on any map. It doesn't matter if you make vision holes, you do them this way, not, you know, not like this. Unless the purpose of it is to basically play off it if a guy is like usually crouching here. And now, if you're a more experienced player, what I would suggest is looking into certain YouTubers that, especially for one guy, I think he is very, very much underrated.
I don't want to waste your time, so there won't be an intro.
If you know this intro, you know who I'm talking about, and that is Reaper. Basically, when it comes to strategy, he explains it very, very well. Now, for this guy to basically understand his strats and everything, he breaks apart Pro League strats, by the way. So, as you can see, Pro League analysis. I've learned a lot from him, especially when I was new to playing competitive. He helped me out a lot, if I'm being honest. And another way that you can also like learn new strategies, especially for like a map that you're not very familiar with, or if you're very familiar with it but like you have no idea how to, you know, like make new strats. At Oregon, there we go. like it's 2 years ago, so like you might want to keep that in mind. Like there's, you know, different adaptations to certain old strategies and so on and so forth. What you might even do is to like this year. So you got secret and G2, for example. And what you would do is you don't really pay that much attention to like where they place their drones. But when it comes to how the defense like sets up their site and everything, like it's going to be very confusing at first. And you're probably going to miss like certain details about what exactly they are doing. Thank God, because, you know, leaking the whole strat on YouTube will be a bit detrimental to the team. But basically what you do is like you kind of like pay attention to like one operator at a time. So like for example, if you want to know how they set up the site with smoke, you pay attention in this case to LML. But yeah, I hope that this video was understandable. Now, you do have to keep in mind that like learning strategy and memorizing everything for the majority of the, at least ranked maps in the game, it's going to take a lot of time, because at the same time, you will have to have like somewhat good game sense, and at the same time, you will have to know callouts and so on and so forth. And you know, you hopefully will have people with working microphones. But yeah, if you do have any questions about strategies in general, please do feel free to ask me about them in my Twitch stream. That is twitch.tv/verse_fps. Link is also in the description below. I really don't mind helping you out, especially with something like this, because it's very complex. And you should keep in mind that like watching pro players or content creators in general is going to be very helpful for you. And yeah, with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Again, please don't forget to check out my shorts channel as well. And with that being said, as always, good luck in your game.